back a little bit. All right, so welcome back. Y'all ready? So this is going to be a container for beginners, okay? Container gardening for beginners video on how to prepare your buckets, okay? So welcome back to Amazing Grace Garden. What's up, my AGG family? All right, so beginners. Okay, let's start off with container gardening. You can use pots, you can use buckets. I try to tell people to make sure that you are in the right recycle plastic recycle number for what you're growing in. So I normally do Lowe's, Home Depot buckets. They are colored. Some people be like, oh, they feel like that the coloring is a problem. It may be getting into the food. I've never had a problem, okay? I've never had a problem with that, with the coloring. That's up to you, okay? I will say, I think it's recycle number 3. Stay away from the recycle number 3 because that's normally made with a lot of chemicals and stuff that you do not want to grow food in. I have my little specifics about what I grow in. I don't want to grow in concrete. I don't want to grow I know some people, and like, this is to each his own. This is not knocking nobody. I'm just telling you what I won't do. Trying to answer y'all questions before y'all put y'all questions out there. I feel fine with plastic. Some people may not feel fine with plastic, with buckets and stuff. Some people may prefer, you know, growing in, and I know some people do it in tires, some people do it in concrete. That's up to you. It's your garden. You got to be comfortable. That's the main thing. So you can do pots, you can do, and we'll go in depth on what you should grow in different containers and stuff. I'm gonna have a whole load of videos coming for y'all, different ones about different topics. So, but right now, what we're gonna talk about is a 5-gallon bucket. It could be a 4-gallon bucket or whatnot. Try to look online on, if most of you got Facebook Market. Some people are selling buckets at a reasonable price. These are the green buckets that I'm having now are food grade buckets. There was pickles in these, and I went online on Facebook Marketplace, and I found a gentleman that was selling buckets, and you know, these buckets, and I was blessed to get he only sells to me now. So I'm blessed to be able to find out. I do have to drive an hour away to pick them up. Down to probably doing that once a month now. So he sold them to me, and I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. So I can always get buckets now as long as he gets them. So but I do have y'all will see in later videos for y'all that's new. I've gotten probably over 100 Home Depot and Lowe's buckets that I paid straight out of pocket. And I do pay for my buckets from the gentleman, but they are like $1.25. So that is a blessing that he sells them to me for that cheap, okay? But we're gonna talk about the 5-gallon bucket. I love it. With 5-gallon, with container gardening in general, you can move your containers wherever. If it's getting too much sun in this part of the yard or this area, you can move them over there rather than growing in ground. You're kind of stuck there until you have to dig it up and all that stuff. So I've always, since a child, was told to grow in containers, okay? So a lot of people have asked me, where do I put the holes? Some people drill their holes along the side, and that is fine if that's what you want to do, like here. That is totally fine if that's what y'all want to do. But for me, I'll turn it upside down. Let me bring you down so you can see, give you a hands-on visual of what I do. Alright, so I'll turn it upside down, alright, and I just simply drill as many holes. Like these 5-gallon buckets here are 2. I know they be having some that's a number 5. So to find your recycle number, it's going to be a triangle, and under there it may say HDPE, but that number that's in there, number 2. So normally it'd be 2, 4, 5. Normally be good plastics to, you know, grow in. But you take your drill, and I just drill as many holes as I can. And if you know, if you got a smaller drill bit, then you're gonna put more holes. This drill bit that I'm using, let's see if I can. Trying to see if I can take this off to show you. It don't want to come out. At any other time it will come out. So I can give you an idea. Well, it don't want to come out, so the drill bit itself to tell you what size it is, lock it back. But you can see about the size I'm using, okay? That size, that thickness, all right? So you're putting the holes in here to promote good drainage. If you don't, when you water, you would have water sitting, which will cause root rot, and root rot will take your plants out. It will kill them, okay? It will rot them. They're sitting, and so you want to have good drainage. So that is the purpose of doing the holes, whether you do them here or you do them here. I always do my holes at the bottom, okay? And I'm gonna tell you one reason why. If I don't do the holes at the bottom and just do it here, sometimes water can still get trapped at the bottom, and you don't have holes here because you have holes here. That don't mean it's gonna drain. That's just my thoughts, okay? So I always do it at the bottom. Any areas where you see it maybe too many spaces, go ahead on and put your holes there. All right. Now I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. We'll rake that up. This is what it looks like inside. This is what the bottom looks like. And you want to do this for any container that you have. If you buy containers at the store, you want to make sure that you have holes in it. I cannot stress that enough. And then that bucket or container is ready for you to put soil in. It is ready for you to go ahead and grow. This is the first step to container garden, knowing what you want to grow in. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Is to make your buckets or your containers drainable, well drained. Okay, that is going to be the first thing that you need to know. Let me pull y'all back up so it ain't looking like I don't feel like I'm just talking to all right, so that is the first thing. So that's how you're gonna simply prepare your bucket or your container for growing. Ain't that so much fun? Ain't that so much fun? You know you got you something. And I had a lot of my buckets since 2020, and we are in 2024, and a lot of them is doing fine. Some of them breaks down where they kind of crack around the top, but they still, you know, they are still fine. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. The next video that's going to come up is preparing the soil. Okay, so make sure y'all check that video out. It's going to be all about the soil. We're going to get this bad boy ready. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope somebody got some ideas and it answers some of the questions that you may have for as container gardening. Okay, so yeah, make sure you go check out the next video. Thank y'all so much, my AGG family. I appreciate it. And this is Amazing Grace Garden. All right, let's get to growing, y'all. Happy gardening. Be safe. See you, if it's God's will, in the next video. Bye.